What's up, Richard? Timmons here. Now, 2025 saw lots of really cool villains of the year. Whether it's like film villains, TV villains, and all. Because who doesn't love a good villain? Right now the real villain we have is in the White House, but for not time. So here is, of course, my top 10 favorite villains of the year. Now, I only have two TV villains on this list, and the rest are movies. Now, I should have included Vecna from Stranger Things. Uh, but obviously, Vecna is still an awesome villain. If I were to do my top 10, like just TV villains in general, Vecna would definitely be on the list. But I only have mostly two TV villains on this list that I actually do enjoy a lot. So here is my official top 10. All right, number 10, I of course have I can never pronounce the last name, her name too well. Ivana Shakino as Emilia in Megan 2.0. I really quite like the Emilia character. I mean, she really was more fierce in this one than Mega was in the first film. I thought Emilia definitely was really cool here. She definitely did not really care one bit. Like she'll even she'll even go ahead and try harm little girl in his as well. And so I mean, obviously she is like a new pretty much the next gen AI operative here. And yeah, it's just safe to say Emilia did not give juice like she was really fierce. She did not really care who she got in this one. And seeing like Megan trying to try to take out Emilia, for like trying to harm Kay was really cool. I mean, I know Megan 2.0 didn't really get much love at when it was released, and hardly no one went to go see it. It was a huge flop. But I still had a fun time with Megan 2.0, and Emilia I thought was a really cool villain, say at least. Anyway. All right, number 9 is Lewis Pullman as Sentry in Thunderbolts. I really quite like the Sentry character. Seeing like Lewis Pullman, who I think is a really cool actor, really branching out as the Sentry character was really cool. He really played the part very well. Now, you can also argue that Julie Louis-Dreyfus was more the main villain, but I really did feel like, Sentry was more the villain as well. But hey, they're both good, and I cannot wait to see them back for Thunderbolts. All right. Number 8 is Mark Hamill as the Major in The Long Walk. Mark Hamill was great here. He was really fierce, like really intense at times, playing like this Major type character, like this. I guess not really a sergeant, but just just playing the Major, like interesting because of course Mark Hamill is no stranger when it comes to play villains. Obviously, he did voice the Joker before. He voices the Flying Dutchman in the new SpongeBob movie. Like, obviously, we always know him as a hero in, the Star Wars franchise and stuff. But it's always cool seeing him go around playing a villain. And here I think he gave one of his better performances in this one. All right. Number 7 is Anthony Ramos in Ironheart. Now, even if you don't like the show in general, because the show did not really get much love. Most people mostly review bombed it, but it is what is there. Even if you don't like the show in general, you cannot deny that Anthony Ramos as the Hood was the better part about the show. Even like critics who did not like the show will admit that Anthony Ramos was great. I mean, whenever the Emmys rolls around, I really think Anthony Ramos deserves some award recognition because he was excellent in Ironheart. I've always liked Anthony Ramos as well, whether it's like, In the Heights, whether it's, Hamilton and stuff. The guy is always terrific. And seeing him go, like, playing a bad guy, because you don't really always know him as a bad guy. So seeing him as the villain, I thought was really cool here. He definitely gave a terrific performance throughout. I mean, Anthony Ramos' The Hood is definitely the main reason why I think the show works perfectly. And I enjoyed Ironheart more than most people did, but that's just me. All right. Number 6 is Ralph Ineson as Galactus in Fantastic Four First Steps. Now, Ralph Vincent, obviously playing Galactus, who's portrays less of a villain more than Cosmic Force, does such a great job here. I mean, obviously it's more motion capture, but he really plays it well. Definitely an incredible performance here. I mean, Ralph Vincent really does such a good job as Ro here, and I do hope we get to see Galactus again in the future, but who knows? All right, number 5 is Sean Penn as Colonel Hardwick in One Battle After Another. That's right. Sean Penn is pretty much the villain in this one. He definitely is a very much of a bigger character as well. Definitely resembles, someone in the White House, But Sean Penn definitely does such a great job here, at say the least. Really is fierce at times. Him obviously kidnapping Leo DiCaprio's daughter in this, played by Chase Finney, was intense. I mean, yeah, and man, I just love the scene where Chase Finney asks Sean Penn, "Why do you wear tight shirts?" And Sean Penn just tells her that I'm not a F word, uh, or I'm. He tries to say that he's not gay and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, pal. But anyway, yeah, Sean Penn is like he's played bad guys before, but I think this is one of his better times at playing a villain. And whether he actually wins the Oscar for his performance of this, who knows? But he does such a good job in his part here. All right. Number 4 is Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin, or Wilson Fisk, I should say, in Daredevil Born Again. Oh man, the scene where he just takes out someone, most violent thing I have ever seen from a Disney Plus original. I did not expect him. I still remember seeing that scene. I did not expect him to go there. But yeah, Vincent D'Onofrio. He's played Kingpin all the way back, with the first Daredevil, and I am so glad they got him back here. He just does such a great job here. He is so fierce throughout, really intense and all. I mean, he just does such a great job in this one, and a really cool performance at least. All right, coming in at number 3 is Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor in Superman. I mean, what not to like? Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, probably the best portray of Lex Luthor since maybe Michael Rosenbaum, but if you want to go just movie routes, best movie portray of Lex Luthor since Gene Hackman. Nicholas Hoult, I really even think he deserves some sort of award recognition. He really does such a good, probably one of the best performances I've seen of Lex Luthor. Nicholas Hoult does such a great job throughout. Obviously, him pretty much trying to kidnap the dog is great. I mean, Nicholas Hoult just does such a good job here, and I mean there are other villains I could choose from, but obviously I'm choosing the main one, and that is Nicholas Hoult as Lex. So, yeah, and of course the engineer, by the way, was really cool too. All right, number 2 is Una Chaplin in Avatar: Fire and Ash. I could have gone with the Stephen Lang character instead, but I am going with Una Chaplin's Valrain character. She is not gonna lie, she's better than Lang's Colonel character. She is super awesome in this. She's really more scarier, to be honest. Yeah, like I feel like if youngsters see this, they're gonna be frightened for that character. Like she is just. I'm not gonna go much spoiler because the movie just came out, but let me just say she does stuff in this that is very intensified. Like she is. Let me just say she is the Joker of the Avatar universe, in my opinion. That's how creepy, scary she could be. And Una Chaplin, by the way, is the granddaughter of Charlie Chaplin. I just want to throw that out there. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, give it a go. And even if you don't like the movie in general, you won't be able to deny that Una does such a good job here. Like if the Oscar nominations was announced and she gets nominated for Best Supporting Actress, to be honest, I really don't know if she'll be actually qualified. I don't know how, because it's obviously motion capture, so I don't know if that will be eligible for an Oscar. But if so, I think she deserves an Oscar nomination because she does such a good job. All right, my number 1 favorite is obviously Amy Madigan as Aunt Gladys in Weapons. Amy Madigan, man. I mean, obviously, I still always remember her as John Candy's ex from Uncle Buck. I always remember her from Field of Dreams. She's married to Ed Harris and all. This is something I don't think I've ever seen her do. Like the makeup and stuff she used in this, she's had what's great in this. She might actually literally get an Oscar. Like if Ariana Grande does, like I still say Ariana Grande could possibly win for Wicked for Good, but you know what? If anyone could outstage Ariana Grande at the Oscars, I think it's gonna be Amy Madigan. I mean, she's been in the acting business for years, and she is obviously getting the best reviews of her career with this one. And she is so scary throughout. I mean, she does such a good job here. Really, play the part well. Makes me really want to interest. I'm actually really interested in the prequel that they're planning to do about Aunt Gladys. I mean, I don't think a prequel is really necessary, but you know what? I'm all for it. I just really thought Amy Madigan, because I don't think she's ever played a villain before, so really see her go all villain territory here was great, and a really wonderful performance. But that's pretty much it there. Here is my quick rundown. Number 10, Ivana Shakino for Megan 2.0. 9, Lewis Pullman for Thunderbolts. 8, Mark Hamill for The Long Walk. 7, Anthony Ramos for Ironheart. 6, Ralph Ineson for Fantastic Four First Steps. 5, Sean Penn for One Bad After Another. 4, Vincent D'Onofrio for Daredevil Born Again. 3, Nicholas Hoult for Superman. 2, Una Chaplin for Avatar Fire and Ash. And number 1, Amy Madigan for Weapons. Now, there are a few other ones I could have included. Aforementioned Vecna from Stranger Things. Let's see what else we got here. Pennywise and It Welcome to Derry I could have included. I guess the Saja Boys from K-pop Demon Hunters I probably could have included as well. I mean, loads of many other really good ones. I didn't really write much of I didn't really write other ones, but there's some other great villains I could have included. Let me see. Ray Nicholson for Novocaine and Borderline. He was great in those. Let's see. Anthony Hopkins in that recent movie with Bill. Speaking of Bill Skarsgård, the movie Locked. If you guys haven't seen Locked, give Locked a go. That's a really good one. Let's see what else we got here. Ethan Hawke as a grabber for Black Phone 2. Let's see what else we got. Osai Morris for Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning, or Final Reckoning, I should say. Sharon Stone for Nobody 2. Kevin Bacon for Toxic Avenger. David Howard Thornton for playing Mickey Mouse in Screamboat. Coleman Domingo, The Running Man. Rosamund Pike for Now You See Me, Now You Don't. Danny Huston for The Naked Gun. I mean, the list goes on. Jai Courtney in Dangerous Animals is another good one. Lots of really cool villains here. Now, I'm not really including creatures. That's why I didn't wait. I can't wait for Anaconda, but I would not really include Anaconda, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just including actual people playing the characters. Not creature-wise. So that's why the Predator. I don't have any Predator stuff on this list yet. But let me let you guys. What's some of your favorite villains of the year? Drop comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Timmy Siren.